Now, here's a little bit of perspective. We are taking a closer look at how Houston firefighter pay compares to firefighters in other cities. Larry Siebert is live in the Galleria area tonight with a breakdown. Larry, what did you find?
Lynn, the city of Houston owns the country's third largest firefighting force. By the numbers, though, their starting pay is anything but. Houston Fire is bigger than Dallas, almost double the staff. But when it comes to pay, advantage DFD. Houston pays beginners around $42,000. You get $60 in Dallas. Chicago pays $74. Their city is closer to Houston's population size, but even Chicago just has 2,500 firefighters. San Antonio is smaller. Their fire force has 1,800 members, and the pay for first-year firefighters more than $52,000. Austin and Philadelphia are about the same. Prop B, though, guarantees a raise, giving HFD salaries the same as police of similar rank and experience. HPD salaries start just below $50,000, a boost of nearly $8,000. Even then, Houston first-year firefighters will earn less than those in Dallas, Austin, or San Antonio. Recruiters routinely come here to poach cadets from the city of Houston. Lynn, talk of layoffs hardly does anything to scare them off.
Yeah, this story has been boiling for quite some time. We'll see how the mayor is going to work it out. Thank you, Larry.